Hello and welcome to another Blender tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to make a nice sky gradient and some clouds pretty quickly. Now, to start off, we're going to have your shader editor opened here. Instead of being an object, go into world. If you followed the tutorials before, you should have this node tree here. For this tree, we won't need our sky texture here, so we're going to delete that. If you haven't followed the tutorial, just have the background, world input. Here, just add a color ramp. We're going to fiddle with this after. We're going to add a gradient texture here, like this. And we're going to add a mapping node and a texture coordinate. Okay. Now here you're going to plug it, the vector from the window into the window. Vector into vector. And color into factor. We don't see much right now. That's all right. In the rotation here, we're going to have to play with this and make it so it's not on the side of your screen, but rather from the top. So, like so. About 89 degrees. Now, we're going to have to play with this. Change this to quadratic. Actually, keep it on linear. There's other options I think we have to mess around with. Yeah. Also, with your X, I'm going to have to move that around here. Your X. Make sure you have a good enough gradient from the top. And it's already looking pretty good. But maybe we're going to add another color here. So, plus button. Extra color. You're going to want to have your darker color here, your lighter here, and even lightest here. So you can go towards the white a bit. Something bluish white. And adjust the values to have a nice gradient. And you have a sky gradient. There's much more tweaking we can do. We want to have here you can change it to linear easing. Easing makes it maybe a bit bigger, so push that higher. All right, we have a nice gradient. Now, put this back into object mode. We're going to add a plane. Make the plane bigger than the ocean. Raise it up. Okay. Go into edit mode. Subdivide 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Now, select all your vertices with A, E to extrude, Z for Z-axis, just a bit, not too much. Okay. Now you can see it's casting shadows, but we're going to fix that. Now, click here to add a material. You're going to want to make the shadow mode into none. There we go. Now, we don't need this principled BSDF, so delete that. We're going to add a volume scatter, like so. Plug it into volume, and you get this, I guess, cloud-looking square. Now we're going to add a Musgrave texture. Right here. Plug that into the density. It's going to disappear. That's all right. Play with the scale. And it's going to change the type of clouds that you have. But that's not enough yet. So what we want to do is add a mapping node. Plug that into the vector. Now we're going to add a coordinate texture coordinate. Okay. Into object, into vector. Starting to look much better. Now there's values you can choose to play with to make your cloud look however you like it to look. This in the color is how you can make it a rain cloud. In anisotroph, I can't say that word. It's alright. But you can change the type of cloud it is. Storm cloud or a white cloud. You could always make this much bigger if you want to bring it down. Maybe like this. But you still want to see your gradient a bit. Detail. Make it almost disappear. The dimension of the cloud. The lacunarity you probably won't have to touch. It's pretty much about the scale. And the scale here as well. Change the type of cloud. More or less clouds. You could also add a color ramp to affect this. They add color ramp. Plug it between the scatter and the Musgrave. And you see they're lighter now. You can adjust this with the color ramp. So black will make less clouds. White will make it so the clouds fill in more. Keep it about like this. Maybe less clouds. And scale. And now you have clouds. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.